Hey guys, Candace from Kiss My Curls. So I've decided that today is a day that I'll remove these. Well, they started out as twists and then now there's something else. But today is the day that they come out. I kind of had a rough week. And I don't know. I feel like I miss my hair. Like it's time for it to come out and play. And also, it's been a consistent 40 degrees here in Chicago, which is like summer compared to the winter we had. I mean, it was ridiculous. Like, hell literally froze over. I'm convinced. I am filming this because I noticed that a lot of people don't know how to properly remove braided or twisted extensions from their hair. And what that results in is people losing a lot of the length that they gained when their hair was in braids or twisted. And that is, you know, like counterintuitive. Like, you want to keep your growth, right? Or else why keep it in braids? So I'm going to go through my process of how I take my twists out, or braided extensions out, especially if they've been in for a long time. These have been in for like 3 months or something like that. What was it? December, January, February. Yeah, it was 3. It was 3. I'm going to show you guys how I take them out. I'm going to be using olive oil, but any oil that will give you slip will be good enough. I also have a spray bottle that has some conditioner in it and water. And I also have a conditioning cap. Notice I do not have a wide tooth comb. And I do not have shampoo, at least not yet. You don't want to undo your braids and then jump directly in the shower and wash your hair. You want to lose your hair. Like, chill out with the scrubbing just yet, alright? I mean, your hair's been in braids or twisted for like a couple months. More than likely it's matted a little bit, and it's dry. Even if you've been refreshing it, I mean, no disrespect to your, moisturizing routine. I'm sure it's spot on, but your hair's probably going to be dry. And it hasn't been messed with for a little bit. So you want to be careful. Like, you want to be extra careful with it. So, first thing you want to do is get your oil, and you want to coat your fingers with the oil, and then go through and remove the twists. Or the braids with the oil on your hand. Now, ain't nobody about to do that with every twist. If you have had your twists in or braids in for like 3 months and have never touched them up, then you're gonna need to use olive oil on every twist. You're gonna need to do it. But if you've been touching them up, if you've been touching up the edges, and some of them are fresher, they will come out a little bit easier than ones that have been in a little bit longer. So anyway, so that's your first step. Little bit of olive oil. Alright, and so I'm just going through and taking it down. Notice how I'm coating the hair first and then removing the twist, just to try to give it a little bit of slip. Oh, kinks, I missed you. You want to make sure that you are removing your twist carefully or your braids carefully. You don't want to rip through your hair. So remove your twist when you have a little bit of time, or braids when you have a little bit of time. Don't just go ripping through. For the love of God, do not just go ripping through. So you maintain that hair. There have been instances that have happened to me where I have actually lost hair because I took out my braids too haphazardly. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. So this is going to take a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and watch a New Girl marathon, and I'll hit you back in like an hour or so. Alright. I have removed all of the twists. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to take your spray bottle with your conditioner and your water, and you're going to spray it on your hair. You want to make sure you get your hair nice and saturated, so that, of course, it will be less likely to break as your finger detangling. You do not want to use a comb right now. So I just have this section back here, especially on the ends there, and just go through. I'm just going to go through with my fingers and just pull my hair apart. Of course, always being gentle. If you have kept your twist or braids in for a couple months and you haven't refreshed them, this step is especially necessary. So you're just going to basically do that around your whole head. So once again, I'll be back. My finger detangled after spraying my hair with the deep conditioner, with the conditioner water mix. You know, I lightly detangled. So at this point, you could actually wash your hair if you wanted to. It's at the point where it's moisturized and it is detangled enough so that when you do your full detangle, you won't be losing a whole lot of extra hair. I like to take it a step further and deep condition and pre-poo a little bit before I shampoo. And to do that, I'm just going to be using a deep conditioner that I'm going to mix with a little bit of shea butter and some olive oil, and then throw on a conditioning cap for maybe a half an hour or so. Whatever you do to pre-poo will be sufficient. So whatever oils or butters or conditioners that you use should be fine. So that is really it. That is how you take down your braids and still maintain all the growth that you've acquired. So yeah. All right.